everyone. Today we will complete exercise 6.2. Okay. See this question. Find the least value of e. You have to find the least value of e. What is given? The function f is given by f of x is equal to x square plus ax plus 1. This function is increasing on 1 comma 2. It is given that the function is increasing in the interval 1 comma 2. You have to find the least value. Since the function is increasing, obviously f dash of x will be greater than 0 because it is given that it is strictly increasing. Right? The function is strictly increasing. So the function will be, f dash of x will be greater than 0. First we will consider the function f of x is equal to x square plus ax plus 1. Okay? Differentiate with respect to x. Okay? Derivative of f of x with respect to x will be f dash of x is equal to derivative of x square will be 2x plus a is constant as it is, and derivative of x will be 1 and derivative of 1 will be 0. So we got f dash of x is 2x plus a. Now what is given? The function is increasing. Since the function f of x is increasing, strictly increasing on 1 to 2. Right? By this we can say that f dash of x is greater than 0. Since it is increasing, f dash of x means it is 2x plus a should be greater than 0. By this we can write 2x is greater than minus a and the value of x is greater than minus a divided by 2. Right? Now we have to find the least value of a. Right? You have to find the least value of a. What is the value of x? X is between, it's a domain, it is between 1 to 2. So least value of x will be equal to 1. Right? 1 to 2 is this. So least value of x is 1. So we will substitute the value of x as 1 so that we will get the least value of a. We will substitute let the value of that is the least value. Okay? The least or the smallest value of x is 1. So if you substitute x as 1, this is 1 greater than minus a by 2. By this I can write minus a is greater than 2 multiply by a negative sign. So this will be minus 2 is less than a. The value of a is greater than minus 2. So the least value of a will be minus 2 because here less than or equal to is not included. But in this one, 1 is included. Is it clear? The interval is given between 1 to 2. So the least value of a is minus 2. Is it clear? First f dash of x is greater than 0. Then you substitute x is equal to 1. So that we got the value of a is greater than minus 2. So the least value of a will be equal to minus 2. This question carefully. Let I be an interval disjoint from the minus 1 comma 1. There is a one interval is given. It is not included minus 1 comma 1 and prove that the function is given by f of x is equal to x plus 1 by x is strictly increasing on I. You have to prove that this function is strictly increasing on I. Obviously the function will be decreasing on minus 1 comma 1. Is it clear? In this interval I, this is not included minus 1 to 1. First what we have to do, we will consider this f of x is equal to x plus 1 by x. Next you have to differentiate. So f dash of x will be equal to 1 derivative of x is 1 minus derivative of 1 by x is minus 1 by x square. So we got f dash of x. Is it clear? We got the value of f dash of x. To show it is increasing, this should be greater than 0. To show this is decreasing, this should be less than 0. Now we will equate this one equal to 0 to find the value of x. So now f dash of x is equal to 0. That is 1 minus 1 by x square is equal to 0. 1 is equal to 1 by x square. So the value of x square is equal to 1. So the possible values are x is equal to plus or minus 1. So we got 2 points. One is plus 1 and minus 1. So 2 points divides the real number into 3 disjoint parts. Right? So you have to write the points. Write this. Okay. The points x is equal to 1 and minus 1 divides the number line into Namely, what are those? Here the value is minus 1 will be there, here 1 is there. So it is minus infinity to minus 1, next will be minus 1 to 1, next one will be 1 to plus infinity. Here you have to observe here, the value of here, this is between minus 1 to 1 is given. Here we have not included minus 1 to 1. Why? Because if you substitute the value of minus 1 or 1, what happens here? See this one, 1 minus, this will be 1. 1 minus 1 will be equal to 0. F dash of x is equal to 0 means it will be a constant function. Is it clear? If it is f dash of x is greater than 0, then it is increasing. F dash of x is less than 0, it is decreasing. If it is equal to 0, then it will be a constant function. In the old textbook there, it is only minus 1 to 1 was there. So this is not the closed interval, this was like this. But in your new textbook, this is given like this. But at this point, the function will be constant. Remember that, okay? I will check with this one. First, I will consider this value because this is not belongs to the interval I. So x belongs to minus 1 to 1. Now the value of x is between minus 1, x less than 1. I have to show that f dash of x is less than 0, right? That is 1 by x square is there. So we will take square of this one. X square will be now less than 1. Right? The value of x is between minus 1 to 1. So x square will be less than 1. It is between 0 to 1. So x square is less than 1. So by this, the value of 1 by x square, I have taken the reciprocal, will be greater than 1. Is it clear? 1 by x square is greater than 1. So here, you have to observe here, the value of 1 by x square is greater than 1. So since this is greater than 1, 1 minus greater than 1 will be negative. Right, you will get the negative value. So by this we can write 1 minus 1 by x square will be negative, that is less than 0. And f dash of x is less than 0. And one more thing here, the value of x cannot be equal to 0. Is it clear? If it is the value of x is equal to 0, then it is not defined. The value of x is not equal to 0. So the function f dash of x is less than 0 on interval, what is the interval? Minus 1 comma 1. But you have to remove set containing the 0. I mean you have to remove 0 because if you substitute 0, it will be not defined. Is it clear? F dash of x is less than 0. So the function is decreasing in the interval minus 1 to 1. Now we will consider the remaining two. That is the value of x belongs to minus infinity to minus 1 union 1 to infinity. Is it clear? So this for these two intervals. So value of x is less than minus 1. Minus infinity to minus 1 means the value of x is less than minus 1 or the value of x is greater than 1. Right? X is less than minus 1 or x is greater than 1. We need 1 by x square. So if I square this, obviously x square will be greater than 1. Right? Here less than minus 1 is there, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4 is there. If you square that, obviously x square will be greater than 1. Obviously that is also greater than 1. X square is greater than 1. So 1 by x square is less than 1. Is it clear? We are taking the reciprocal. If you take the reciprocal, inequality will be reversed. That is 1 by x square will be less than 1. Now what we got? 1 minus 1 by x square is there. The 1 by x square value is less than 1. So 1 minus less than 1 will be positive. Is it clear? So by this code we can write 1 minus 1 by x square is greater than 0. That is the function f dash of x is greater than 0. Therefore the function is increasing in the interval minus infinity to minus 1 union 1 to infinity. Finally what you can write? The function is increasing in the interval I other than minus 1 comma 1 because in this interval minus 1 comma 1 the function will be decreasing. I hope you understood this one. This simple one. Prove that the function it is increasing on R. First what you have to do, differentiate it, right? F dash of x will be x cube is 3x square minus 3 into x square, derivative of x square is 2x, 3 into 2 will be 6x plus 3. Here you can see this 3 is common. Take out 3 is common, x square minus 2x, right, minus 2x plus 1. So this can be written as 3 into x minus 1 whole square, right, x square 1 minus 2x. So this is now positive. X minus 1 whole square is positive. Obviously plus 3 is positive. So positive into positive will be plus. So f dash of x is greater than 0. So the function is continuous. So the function is increasing on r. Since the f dash of x is greater than 0, so the function will be increasing on r. One more thing this I wanted to say, student. See, suppose the value of x is belongs to 0 to pi by 2. Okay. Here, suppose the value of x is belongs to 0 to pi by 2. Here, this is the open interval, and suppose the function f dash of x is greater than 0. Okay. The function f dash of x is greater than 0. So, it will be increasing in the interval 0 to pi by 2. Suppose the function is continuous. Suppose the function is continuous at the point x is equal to 0 and x is equal to pi by 2. Remember this. If it is increasing on the interval 0 to pi by 2 and if it is continuous on 0 and pi by 2, then we can say that the function is continuous. The function is increasing on closed interval 0 to pi by 2. Increasing on closed interval pi by 2. Is it clear? You take any interval. So if it is continuous, then the end point is also included. If it is not continuous, then the end points are not included, because by using the theorem, you know that the theorem, the function f will be continuous on closed interval a comma b, right, and differentiable on open interval a comma b. Then the function f is increasing on closed interval a comma b when if the value of f dash of x is greater than 0. So the function is continuous on closed interval a comma b, differentiable on open interval a comma b, and f dash of x is greater than 0. So here continuous in this too, I mean in the end point also it is continuous. Then the function is increasing on closed interval a comma b. By using that we can include the end point also. Remember this. In your textbook this is given as an objective problem, but let me solve this. See, the function is given, we'll differentiate this dy by dx. There 4 options are there, so you have to check where the function is increasing. Here we'll check where the function is increasing and where the function is decreasing. Okay, dy by dx will be here. 2 functions are there, right? Obviously you have to apply the product rule. We'll write x square as it is. Derivative of e to the power minus x will be e to the power minus x, and derivative of minus x is minus 1, plus we'll keep e to the power minus x as it is, and derivative of x square will be 2x, right? So now here in both e to the power minus x is common. We'll take x, e to the power minus x. If I take out, what is remaining here? Minus x square, right? Plus 2x. And again here x is also common, is it? So we can take out e to the power minus x into x is common. What is remaining? Minus x plus 2. Now to find the value of dy by dx, we'll equate dy by dx is equal to 0. Remember one thing, e to the power minus x is, this is an exponential function and this is always positive. Remember this one, this is positive. Now this is equal to 0 means x into minus x plus 2 will be equal to 0, and e to the power minus x is also there. So by this we can write the value of x is equal to 0 and the value of x is equal to 2. So 2 possible values are there. So the number line divided into 3 disjoint intervals. It is 0 to, right, here 0 is there, 2 is there. So it will be minus infinity to 0 and another one is 0 to 2, one more is 2 to infinity. Now we have to check where the function is increasing and where it is decreasing. What is the function? F dash of x is equal to e to the power minus x into 2 minus x. As I told you, this is always positive. Okay, e to the power minus x. So we have to check with these two. X is this, so minus 0 to minus infinity. If I consider negative value, so this will be minus, right? So 2 minus of minus, right? So this will be plus. So this will be plus. Is it clear? 2 minus of and minus value, so it will be plus. So this will be plus. Plus into minus will be minus. Minus into plus will be minus. So this will be minus. In the interval, is it clear? If I consider interval minus infinity to 0, the function f dash of x is less than 0. So it is decreasing in interval minus infinity to 0. If I consider 0 to 2, the value of x is belongs to 0 to 2. What happens? F dash of x e to the power minus x is plus x is 0 to 2 means it will be positive, and here 2 minus x, and the value of x is between 0 to 2 and less than 2, right? 0 to 2 and less than 2, obviously it will be positive, right? So that by that we can write f dash of x is greater than 0. So clear? So the function is increasing on the interval. What is the interval? 0 to 2. Now if you consider the value of x belongs to 2 to infinity, okay, 2 to infinity, so f dash of x will be e to the power minus x is positive, this x will be positive, 2 to infinity. 2 to infinity means more than 2. 2 is not included, right? More than 2. More than 2 means this will be negative. 2 minus the value will be more than 2. So this will be negative. So multiply with the minus. So plus into minus will be minus. So the function is decreasing in the interval 2 to infinity. Is it clear? There the question is where the function is increasing. 4 options are there. In that correct option is 0 to 2. The function is increasing in the interval 0 to 2. Remaining 2 intervals, I mean minus infinity to 0 and 2 to infinity, the function will be increasing.